Hello there and welcome back to Inkbound. So let's hit play. Oh, she has something to say. And immediately my mouse is not working. Um, there we go. Daily quest. So what do we have? Deal 700 damage as the magma mine in a single hit. Wait, is that dependent on which character you are?
Glad to have those missing aspects back here. Thought they'd sunk to the bottom of the sea with the rest of the Second Age, so I appreciate the hustle in getting them back. Now, for those aspects I already have, seems they've also got some missing bits and bobs that could use finding. Nothing as important as their aspect, mind you, but valuable items all the same.
Softened Wristbit. On your turn, gain 1 physical power until the end of combat. Oh yeah, let's actually try the Weaver. You're here before any ink can dry, and you're already asking about aspects. The stigmatist needs to know when to stop smearing the pages. Well, I don't have anything connected to the aspect for which you are looking. Never did. Bridget lost it all on her own. Poor woman couldn't help herself. Well, if you're truly wanting that aspect of the magma miner, you'll head to the silent promenade and find it there. Wait, aspect of the magma miner? That's one of the starting characters. So Shattered Crown. On hitting enemies for the first time, each turn inflicts shatter +2 physical. Won't be anything easy, mind you. There's a reason it stayed in that damned city for so long. So it looks like we're getting a lot of unlocks now. The Garden's Edge. Evil Mysteries. Oh, it is aspects. Well, now we go Weaver. So I cleared 2 of them. This is seasonal. Oh, Birdie on Fire. Oh, I still need to play as the Magma Miner, apparently. But let's actually get back then. Clear some quests. Let's go on ranked, I think. Let's actually finish the other 2 bosses. Well, you and your quill sure seem to be getting on. The stronger the bond, the stronger the bindings, so they say. They used to have one bonded to me once. Closest friend I ever had. Closer than that even. It's like, have you ever known someone as well and so intimately you felt like there was nothing separating you aside from mortal flesh? Forgive the philosophy, but that doesn't make it any less true. You and your quill, at the end of it all, might as well be the same soul. Makes you think if someone was hurting that soul, that piece of you, what tells you you will travel to make sure they don't hurt anymore. So we got through Cinder. That's the shadow. Taste and deal critical. No, let's go. Let's try to go Shadow again. And we get the whip, so puts bleed on it. On critting, gain a small amount of quillings. On defeating an enemy, 25% gain 1 will. So it gives you 5% crit chance. Now let's actually try to get the will one. And let's actually get damage. Moving around, French Wood, Radiant Market. Need to go to the Silent Promenade, which I don't have. Let's just go to the market. Let's get these. Let's see. Leaping Strike. Oh, I can hit them. And hit and smash and let's actually get out of that area. Murder them. So he's directly attacking me. And they're out of points. Jump again. And that didn't kill it. A lot of damage. Let's see. Only 33% chance to gain 5 ability power until the end of turn. On collecting an orb, gain 1 shield. Gains 1 magic power for each binding not on cooldown. Which I'm not using. Reroll. So 35% chance on getting a will on combat, and this versus gains 1 physical power up to 3 physical power. Let's actually get this one, because that's just an extra attack. Crit damage, heavy leap is damage again. Now let's get the strength and smash. Poison burn, nope. Physical power. Leave. Deal 220 damage in an arc, inflicts 5 stacks of bleed. So that's the frostbite one. And poison. Yeah, so this is physical. Let's get cleave with a bleed effect. And we get a potion. Barrier potion, so 10 shields I'm using. Tarnished Vault. surviving it by little bits. Well, I had it. Got it. So that is 90. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I didn't even take damage. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Got to deal 700 damage. Let's get out of there. No, not that. Let's actually use the leap. And just straight up kill him. But I didn't kill him. Bless. Let's activate this one. Why are they inside of that? Not that hard to kill. Plus it take damage. I can't hit those, so I need to jump. Oh, doesn't give me an option. That guy. And that one. There we go. On your turn, first turn gain 2 will. Inkling Compass. So that's crit chance and crit damage. Only first turn inflict 4 stacks of frostbite on all enemies. Now let's get the Needless Compass. That's frost and spike damage, so reroll. Physical power again. Cooldown crit chance. Stacks of burn, nope. Shielding cleave. So on every hit I get 1 shield. Let's take this. That's some survivability. The study. That's one I haven't seen yet. The overflowing study will of the chronicler and his quill lease. So have you finally come to realize Lee's and my identities and endless wisdom? No, I see. Well, perhaps a display of the boundless information at our fingertips shall finally enlighten you. Lore, my good Needless, the little truths that make the world go around. Without these hidden details and cryptic clues, we'd be destined to wander these worlds dumber than a quill without a binder. And what juicy truths they are, forgotten past, ancient relics, secret rendezvous, all just waiting to be plucked from the various passages that hide them all away. Sadly, many of those truths have been lost to our recently discovered and rather upset inky friends. So keep those wandering eyes open for a little morsel that might have a nugget of truth left, and we'll uncover its secrets together. Gain 2 physical power for each binding on cooldown. Gain 35 damage to dazed enemies on your turn if your ability power is 0, gain 1 will. And I'm pretty sure I'm keeping it always on 0. You might want to glyph. keeps wanting to give me like poison effects. So let's get a few rerolls. What's that? Oh, cooldown reduction. I need to kill the top ones first. Him. Kill him. I have a lot of energy at the start. Oh, I murdered everything. I still had an energy left. Oh yeah, I started at 6. Oh, this is powerful. Let's kill this guy. Let's just bonk him to death. Jump over. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is nice. This is a completely different game now. Kill those two, get power orb, jump over and murder. Oh, there was another one here. Missed him. That was a hard fight. Yeah, let's actually get the crit chance. That's not too bad. Inflict shatter. So reduce the incoming damage. Or crit chance up. That's on this one. Now let's get shatter. That should reduce the damage I would normally take. Oh, that's a cultivate for the will. Jinx. Putting enemy gain 1 stack of dread. Yeah, let's actually try this. This is a new one. Mining augment. Oh, that's purchasing one. Let's see. Yeah, let's go in here. Oh, that's all the money. Yeah, Mega Smash. Oh, gains 3 strikes of dread after using Jinx. Oh, so the more you use it, the more powerful it becomes. Well, that's Mega Smash. 120 damage. Now let's get Jinx up. And more shield. So I think that gives me 2 abilities with the shield. Yeah, the cleave has it. And if I take this one. Oh, it's the crazy box. So if I take this. What does that do? Soul shield. Oh, I need to kill all the other enemies. Just start murdering this guy. And that's all my energy. Oh yeah, that killed most of them. This guy has a lot of armor. Jump over, heal a bit. So this is all unavoidable damage. And I can't force it to the next phase. And he's gonna do it again. Let's jump, power orb. Let's get Jinx. And now he's in the next phase. So he doesn't take damage. And he's summoning enemies again. Also, he puts a lot of shield on them. More threat. I just bonked them. Yeah, I didn't take damage. Let's get the power orb first. Jump over. Just murder everything. And start bonking again. With a lot of energy. And let's use this one. How much damage does this do at this point? Oh, 264. Oh, that's not too horrible. There we go. Excavate. Keep a long distance and deal 72 damage in a moderate area. And get you moderate quilling. Create a leap at long distance and deal 42 damage in a huge area. Gain 1 additional stack of heat for each enemy hit. Is that worth it? Well, that gives you a lot of ability. Oh wait, that gives you... I just realized something. This gives you ability powers. So these two only activate the first turn. Oh wait, that's on every first turn. Oh, never mind. Yeah, the game will create it. 50 damage per stack of dread. I'll take that one. They don't have anything to say. You get more physical power. Let's go Garden's Edge. I haven't seen the Silent Promenade unless I don't have it on this boss fight. I'll unlock something. Superior Vault. Yeah, let's go there. And let's start murdering. So that's a straight up kill on one of these. Or a triple kill with this. The thing is, this has a stupid amount of range. And kill. I just go back to the middle. Jump over. Just keep murdering them. Can't hit them. And get through. Yeah, being able to jump this much is really effective. I leveled up because I gained a bunch of shields. Oh, this guy's attacking me directly. Yeah, the damage is through the roof. Oh, that's a new one, Inkflat. Amount of will you gain when collecting orbs. So that goes -1. Amount you reduce cooldowns. Why would I take that? Can it even be put onto 0? On hitting, get a stack of bleed. Let's take that. Crit damage, magic power. Reroll. Oh, that's 2 magic power. I'll take that one. Pretty sure this is magic. On hitting, 10% chance to spawn an orb. And I'll be using that a lot. Garden. Oh, that's the added ability power. Combat Anti-Versus gains 1 ability power. If you have full HP, it gains an additional ability power. This is so broken, but it completely negates this if you don't get it. So I don't want to get this one, but I will take this. Because that's an ability power until the end of turn. I said pretty, not poisonous. I understand the single word leaves room for interpretation, little quill. Well, do try to focus on the intent of it all. As for you, dear Needless, you may be born quiet, but that does not give you the right to sneak up on an old woman. You do have a quill to chirp for you after all. Yes, you little one. Takes a binder and a quill to do anything of note in these worlds. Last I checked, you've already got a quill, so I guess that makes you a binder, Needless. Able to channel the ink to write whatever you desire, or so they say. Oh, there's a bunch of money here. Oh, this is not a money build. Let's get the quilling cash. I'm pretty sure I can just do the hard battles without any issues. Let's start murdering these. Let's deal a part of damage. That would give him 100 something damage. Yeah, let's just wait. And let's get out of range. And let's jump over to his side. And one of them died. Let's just do this. Let's go bonk. And the bonk. And another bonk. And even more bonk. And that will kill him at the end of turn. Well, actually, he survived that. He's dead on the next turn. Or when I use this. Oh, that's... I lost my mouse. Let's gain that one, and that one. Let's use the dread. I'm outside of range. Still outside of range. Let's jump. Yeah, I don't want that. Reroll. I'd rather take magic power. And 120 on smash. The smash does almost 400 damage. Oh, I got all these. Which I probably never use unless I have something that works with it. Oh, I got a helmet on. Let's just use that up. We got a new item. You might be able to find. So, inflicts more burn. After mining, an enemy twice gain a small amount of quillings and a chance. Yeah, even more orbs. The shrine. The mining augments. Let's actually get the augments. Potion of power. That is way more powerful. I do not want that. Give me more damage. Reroll. Yeah, gain 1 shield on enemy hit. Yeah, so now we gain 2 shields on using Crater. So that's a bunch of survivability. Let's actually get this one for the heroic item. It looks like they completely removed the need for keys for the vaults, which I do like. That was kind of a pain in the ass. Triple death. Oh, let's murder him. I just get double tapped them to death. And let's get out of energy. Let's do 1 hit. Another hit. Wow. I just fully restored all my energy. Let's use this one, because this does stupid amounts of damage. I don't need... Wait. Oh, he's targeting that entire area. That's why. Oh, I should have used this one. That probably does a stupid amount of damage by now. Yeah, past 800. Jump over. And murder. Oh, we're not done yet. Yet another enemy attack. 1 and 2. Gives me more money. 1 and 2. Give me more money. Oh, that actually murdered him. Oh well. Ringleader's head. On being hit, gain 1 will on the next turn. Get shielding at the start of turn. On each turn, reduce cooldown of the first binding you use by 2. It gives you damage resist. When below 50 HP, gained 4 shields. Nope. Yeah, that's a 5% damage reduction. And if I use a strong attack, I'm able to use it again on the next turn. Let's try that. Let's stack on burn. On defeating an enemy with smash, spawn an orb once per turn. It's smash. I'll get that one. I don't need this. Spike damage, crit chance. I'll take crit chance. Don't want to use all of my rerolls. Let's get the Tattered Shrine. And even more crit chance. What is my crit chance at this point? 26. Okay, that should up the damage by quite a bit. And the boss battle. So that's why I had the chance to go to the shop. Murder all of them. Let's use Jinx. Let's use that one. And I'm outside of range. He's gonna bleed a lot. Let's do this again. Oh, he survived. Damage because of the massive amounts of shields. And I should be able to force him. Yeah. Oh, I should have not taken that. I think on use I get more Jinx. Oh, now we forced it. Wasn't there yet. Let's jump. But there's something else here. Murder those. I think that always does more damage. Not a power orb. Let's start bleeding him to death. 12 shields. Let's hit. And murder. Yeah, that's kind of broken. Let's see. Deal 140 damage to enemies in a huge area around you. Inflicts 15 stacks of bleed. Attack 3 times for 105 damage each. Each attack inflicts 5 stacks of bleed. Oh. So this is like a sweep. Or hit 3 times. So this is probably insanely effective on bosses. Let's get boss killing. On hitting enemies, restore 1 HP for each enemy. No, this would be useful on the other one. Wait, plus 100 damage on Jinx. Well, that's static damage, I'm pretty sure. One cost 0 will for the first 3 turns. Use it each turn. Yep. That's the one that's just broken. Got that last time. Now let's use this. Attacks 3 times. And that should kill him. And we should still have 1 energy to get away. Oh, and 1 to attack. Because we have that triple thing. Yeah, every first turn we can attack 3 times. Without using will. So this character. I just stack a bunch of bleed on him. Also, that's a stupid amount of orbs that I should not have taken. Yeah, the bleed is just gonna murder everything. Can I hit both? Doesn't look like it. That one. Deal a bunch of damage. And let's start bonking again. I can hit both. Take some damage. He's dead. Doesn't look like he can hit both, so let's just murder him. Hit. And bonking time. There we go, Ancient Vault. Bone Calcifier. On being hit, gain 3 physical power until the end of combat. Nope. Tempest Ref. On your turn, smite all enemies. 75 damage. On defeating an enemy using a binding, gain 1 stack of stored energy for every 10 energy dealt. Yeah, this is stupid. Might just switch this out. Reroll. Or physical damage. And an augment. On hitting enemies, restore 1 HP for each enemy. Or just 30 damage per threat. So this adds to 135 damage per killed enemy. Just restore all my energy. Or all my health. Neem's Oath. On hitting, inflict daze twice per turn. This adds 20 damage resist. And that adds burn. This adds dazed. Damage resist. I don't. Let's reroll. Oh, it just yeah. These were too expensive. But here's Miner Glove, which is actually better. Let's get rid of the whip. Yeah, that's straight up an a 10%, I think. So now we just need to murder those hands. Let's go to this side. Doesn't look like I can hit both. Oh, yeah, that murders it. Let's go to this one. Oh, I can't move. That was completely stopped me from moving. Ability up. Yeah, they're all... Oh wait, these are not attacking me directly. He is. Let's get outside of that area. Move it with dread, and it should give me a stack of dread by doing that. So that completely shielded me. Let's stack a few burn on him. So it looks like it can't lower his damage further. It's just crazy, this will insta-kill me. Just insane. Yeah, I should be able to kill these but too. And now damage is reduced by a lot. Start bonking and get outside of that area. And he's on the next phase. Yeah, I think the hands attack him. Can you do that? That should allow me to use it again on the next turn. Let's move outside of the attack zone. Oh, I'm still gonna take damage. Oh, he has an attack. That's why. One down. And that stops me from getting hit. Let's hit both of those. With one of them. Let's just hit them a few times. Oh wait, there was a power orb, or yeah, power orb on the ground. Let's take this. Oh, that thing's attacking me. No, he isn't. Start bleeding him again. If I can. Oh, he's not directly attacking. The other one is. Well, I can't hit him. He's in such a strange location. Let's just get... Oh wait, I can't get outside of that main area. I can reduce my damage quite a bit. Before I do that, let's use up my free attacks. Yeah, that reduced like quite a bit. His attack was undodgeable. The question is, can I deal damage to him? No. I can't. It's not much damage, so keep hitting. And crit. Bleed isn't even that high. Wonder if you can up your bleed damage. Get outside of range. Yeah, I think the bleed is just murdering them. Does nothing. I think these are immune to full damage. But something is hitting me for a lot. That's 15 bleed. Yeah, that's 500 something damage. Yeah, that's cracked. Require one more to be mined. Kill him. Or let's just keep hitting him till he's dead. And wait. And here comes damage. The other one's dead. If I stay here, this will kill me. Set his range. Let's just get outside of the range. Oh wait, I have 2 attacks still. Or 1 attack. Let's just go here. To be safe. Hits me once. And that forces him. And that attack just keeps getting stronger. Let's use all my free bonks for now. Just deal stupid amounts of damage, get an orb. That does nothing. It's kind of sad. Let's jump over to this guy. Deal a stupid amount of damage. I use Jinx, but the problem is I'll take a lot of damage if I stay there. Oh, are these... Yeah, let's go here. And let's wait. Oh, he survived. Jump over. Yes, to myself. Oh well. Murder them all. And they're gone. Oh, that was the final one. Oh, new vestige. And we actually murdered him. Yeah, that build is broken. So there's one more boss I need to kill. There's the Argolab that I fought last time. That actually murdered me. Because I couldn't kill him fast enough. Back to the Atheneum. I would like to apologize on behalf of my brothers. Well, let's call it brevity. It's been some time since we've had a life without troubles. But even longer for him, since the day I was born, as he always says, oh. Well, times being what they are, not enough supplies to keep one of us working at a time. But don't you worry that silent little head of yours. You need one of us, just ring that bell and we'll come running.
You hear muffled words and papers shuffling from behind the massive door. But when you reach to enter, the handle remains still, and the door holds firm.
Anything else that I missed?
You peer down the well, but only find an open darkness swallowed by an endless deep. If you strain to listen, you believe you can hear the faint rumble of rushing liquid.
Hi. Birdie says I shouldn't talk to strangers.
Oh, that's for the birdie story. Oh, is there some customization that I found? Nope. Let's see. But yeah, that's it for this episode, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.